I need your help to get this stain out of my carpet. I was so naive in thinking I would get this huge paint stain out in no time. Got myself some of this Vanish carpet foam, gave it a nice little spray over the stain. Completely forgot that my dad had just painted all the walls, so they were wet with paint, and then I managed to get some of this foam on there. But what he doesn't know won't hurt him, I guess. Anyway, back to this stain. Why did I think that I'd be able to get this stain out with the carpet foam? I was scrubbing at this for a good 20 minutes.
Oh, my lovely. Unfortunately, the paint has dried. Now, you might, and I say might, be able to shift it if you painted it with paint stripper to see if that would dissolve the paint. Because at this stage, if you think about if you tried to wash the paint, mostly it wouldn't come out because it's paint and it's dried. Maybe, but the problem with using things that might work like paint stripper, etc., is they're very likely to dissolve the carpet. Now, you can patch carpet, but you have to find somewhere that you can take a square of carpet from. So it depends what, obviously that's on, it looks like it's on your little half landing before it turns around. You might find, depending on your house, there might be a bit of carpet inside your airing cupboard if you've got one. Sometimes they run it in there. You can pay. I mean, I would recommend that you get somebody to do it. Now, the other thing that you might get away with, depends, because cosmetically, is stairs. Obviously, you've got your hall, which may or may not be carpeted. And then you've got the stairs, and you will have that riser. And sometimes, for example, if your hall is carpeted in something different or has got laminate, you can actually take the carpet from that first riser so that your carpet would start on the first step. And if you've got a bit of spare laminate, you can put laminate up the riser. But you have to find somewhere to steal the carpet from, and then you have to get your carpet patched. A professional will do it, and they will do a good job. You might find the carpet will have a different wear, so it might show, but obviously over time it will wear in. I think at this stage that is your best bet. It will be a lot cheaper than a new carpet. If you do have to get a new carpet, then I would also recommend that don't go, because of the expense, and that's just purely it. If you know what the carpet is, if you can get the same carpet and just replace that little half landing bit, you don't necessarily have to do the whole thing. I mean, I know ideally you should. The other thing is, do you have contents insurance? Because sometimes it's covered on contents insurance. Not what you wanted to know, I'm so sorry. But the problem is, of course, is that some things, once they are marked, things like paint, you can try. If you can get to it when it's wet, you can often get quite good results. But things like paint and dye are made to last. They are made so that they don't come off. So obviously, if you put them on something accidentally, they're not going to come off. Try those. See if you can find somewhere to pinch a bit of carpet from. Find if you can find a carpet fitter and see how much they would charge you to put a patch on it. Save you an awful lot of money, a lot of heartache too.